Hello there guys and welcome. My name is Ludeer and the name of the game is Pillars of Eternity. So last time we arrived at the Gilded Vale and we do have a lot of things to check out I feel like. So let's just get started. So it looks like, well, we could really go in any direction we want to. Should we go like this? I feel like, yeah. Let's just go up here to start off with. Actually I'm a little bit... So that these two areas don't have any points, so I don't know if they will go quick or what they will do. So that, can I do nothing? Yeah, I can talk to it. Blackhound Inn is a fine place to sit and have a smoke. Ooh, have a smoke. 420. Is that it? Is that what we're talking about? So we got Springberry, a ghost. What is this? Despite the rains, the stalk feels as dry and stiff as a locust husk. Okay. So we don't want to go anywhere. Does this? No, it still takes us over there. So can we go in this door, or is it only? Yeah, it is. We can go in there. Oh, check this out. What is here? What have you hidden in this broken crate? What is that? Gold rot shoe. Yeah. Well, it gives -80 fatigue for a lot of time. A staple of the Dyrwood and countryside, gold rot shoe is favorite of farmers who swear by the minor boost and energy it provides. Yeah, I guess so. So what is this place? Oh. Okay. So that is a bit sneaky if we try to go for that. Sneaky to go for that. We can check that out. Rats scurry behind these sacks. Okay. Let's see. Talk to this girl. Okay. As you near, you feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of this woman's soul. Voices from its past seem to call out to you. What? Reach out for the soul. You see a key turn gently, steady, and hear a ghostly click as the door swings inward. Two figures slip in, locking the door behind them, and begin their prowl. Their hunt is efficient and it takes them a little time to acquire a sizable collection of documents and only shaped velvet pouches. Quick hands fill pockets, rucksacks, and bags. So they're like doing a robbery again. No, not robbery. They're stealing stuff. Door opens downstairs and everything freezes. Footsteps, a tired giggle. The thieves are all-eyed whites and short breath as they empty their pockets of all but the necessities. Anything noisy hurriedly replaced. Silence from downstairs. Then tentative steps up the staircase. A voice calls out. One thief creeps forward. The other gesticulating wildly for him to return. He continues forward, crouching by the banister. He sees a gaudy show in shops. A woman falls with a cut-off scream, rolling lifelessly to the floor below. Swearing, the second thief grabs her brother, and they make their escape, collecting whatever of value they can on the way out. So is this a she or he? Which is a... You see a crowded marketplace, vendors' stalls lining the road, their proprietor's voices calling out to passersby to come sample their wares. This woman wanders through the throng, strolling hands in hand with another woman. They pursue the vendor's goods, tarrying at a book merchant with a number of old and beautiful tomes, chatting with one another about what they see. One will pick up a book and show it to the other, who will take it, comment on it, and place it back on its shelf. Then the first will snatch up the book again and quickly pay the merchant before the other can snatch it back. They will walk away from the market weighed down by packs filled with books, still hand in hand, standing close, comfortable, and familiar with each other. As they pass down a somewhat deserted street, an object suddenly hits this woman in the chest and bounces it off, rolling away toward one of the buildings. The woman stops and looks at that object, an apple, and then back up at the person who threw it. There's nothing special about him, aside from the angry look on his face and the two other apples he holds. Before either woman can move, the man draws back and throws another one at them, this time hitting the second woman in the forehead. He yells at them, something derisive and hateful, something about a legacy and about responsibilities. Oh, is this the legacy that they kill people? The woman the legacy, the thing that allows people to not be born without a soul, or the other way around. The woman raises her hand to her head and wipes the juice and bits of fruit from her face and stares the man down defiantly. The first woman squeezes her hand and puts the other on her companion's shoulder, attempting to calm it down. The other woman pulls a book from her pack and holds it before her, muttering under her breath. She pulls her hand free and waves it above the book, an aura forming around her. The first woman is still trying to calm it down, but all she says goes unheard. The man, uncaring of the events happening in front of him, draws back and throws the last apple, the third one. As it arcs through the air toward him, the second woman brings up her hand and points it at the apple. A glowing orb of energy flies from her hand and strikes the apple, causing it to explode, raining bits of apple down on the road and building around him. The man's face changes. Anger joined by fear, looking like he's trying to decide if running or attacking is a better course of action. What? Running sounds like a better action. You can hit them with your fists when they have magic. The second woman has started chanting again, her hand glowing, her eyes narrowing. This woman steps in front of her, placing herself between her love and her attacker. She touches her face, gently stroking it while whispering calming words. A kiss. The woman's countenance changes. She's calm, her eyes softening, her lips regaining the lost smile. The first woman smiles again as well and kisses the other. Wizard scum, the man behind him says that the two women turns to face him, staring him down defiantly. They join hands and begin walking again, moving past him without smile. What is this? What is happening? Why do I know all of this? Why do I want to look at these guys, or do I want to skip that and ignore that? Because that is a lot of story. And how did that help me? Like, do I get some lore about everything that's happening? I mean, they're not accepting of wizards or the lesbian thing. Or, well, lovers, I guess they were. I don't know if they were... Yeah, they were probably lesbians. Yeah, they were two women loving each other. So, Doran Chamberlain, as a near fellow... Is this gonna be... Oh, this is long as well. So let's see. Is he an executioner? I don't know. Oh, this was much... You see a pair of necklace... Alright, I don't know. We will have to find out before I read all of that, if all of this stuff, if anything of it actually is important for us to know. Because I don't feel like reading all of that right now without any reason, really. Because if all we do is find out about the characters, find out more about them, I'm not that interested in all of the characters. I do know that I want to find out some more about some characters, but I'll have to Google it in between episodes, maybe. Okay, so we can take from that without stealing. This man and woman appears to have been deep in conversation very close. Move embrace until the woman notes the approaching fast as her smile falters a little.
Traveler.
Can we help you? She looks at her companion, brows furrowing the confusion. Do you know this man, Anton? He coughs. Yes, I think we met in Valewood. I warned him about the beer. He said, glad to see you made it. Was it something else you wanted? You two seem to be in a hurry. Yes, I imagine so, Ingrid. We're packing for a trip, actually. I've been meaning to visit Defiance Bay, and, well, in truth, I think we've had my fill of this stuff. Oh, I understand you. It doesn't really very inviting, to say the least. It's time for some new scenery. I love how I'm in the middle of a step here. Is there anything you could tell me about the Gilded Vale? Only that you want to be moving on as soon as you can. You'll have seen the three, I imagined, but the rot goes deeper. If you were looking for work, I'd say you have a better chance of it elsewhere. Okay, goodbye. So is this stealing as well? No, it's not stealing, apparently. What is that? Silver Lusk. I have no idea what that is. Silver is good. The Dyrwood. Oh, I will read that in between, I think. In between episodes as well. What is that? The bottle of Sunred is half empty. What is Sunred? I have no idea. I know nothing, as they would have said in the north. Oh, I almost missed the box here. We do need beer, and what is that? Ale and beer, just grave difference there. Hello, villager? Do you hear the bells? Bad news, I think. Bad news, I know. It is bad news. You don't need to... Oh no, I don't want to press W. Okay, up here we go for the stairs and a cinematic. Well, not cinematic, but scripted event, I guess. We know there's more grain in there, Trumbull. We won't settle for scraps while you grow fat on our crops. A muffled shouting emerged from inside the mill. The first of you drunkards that comes through the door gets shot between the eyes. God's here, Miss Wayner. I'll put you down like a dog. Hey, keep off the dog things. Come away now, lads. Come away for now, lads. But we'll be back, Trumbull, and we'll have fair prices, or by the flame, we'll have a reckoning. Investigate the feud. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, he's a dwarf man. Look at him carrying a spear around. They're so cool. I actually like the visuals of the dwarves in this game. So let's go in here. An elven man stands before you, his relatively stocky build suggesting a life of labor. His face is pale and drawn, and his eyes wide. Behind him, a younger man and woman exchange worried glances. The miller raises the club as you enter. It shakes violently in his grip. Get back if you value your life. Put that down before you get yourself hurt. Trumbull only raises the club higher. I mean it. I won't have Swainer and his lackeys threaten me in my own mill. Well... My name is Ludeer. I've only just arrived in Gilded Vale. You picked a bad time to come visiting. Gilded Vale had all its shine scraped off. Just a dung heap now. And Swainer thinks he's king of it. They're all of them mad. Well, what was all of that ruckus outside? Where to begin? Swainer's whipped them up into a froth, going on about the grain stores. Claims I've hidden away most of it. All I do with the grain is sell it. All I do with the grain is sell it. Okay, yeah. I can't create it out of thin air, and I can't hand it out for free. I pay the farmer for the crops they bring in, and I sell what's come out of the mill. Most of it goes to the Black Hound on the west side of town for ale. And Swainer and his lot sure don't mind that part. Yeah, they look a little bit drunk. You take a look at the fields on the way into town. The crop's blighted, and most of what I'm getting from the farmers. Probably yesterday, and it's gone off, rotted through. Let's see, I can't pay top prices of blighted wheat, and I've barely got enough to good grain to go around. Swainer's holding of things I has no right to. If you don't want those people in here with torches, maybe you ought to stop lying to me. What? Is he lying to me? Trouble blinks, taken aback. I'm not... Look, it's no lie. The stores really are low, and with so little grain going around, I had to raise the prices for some people. There are folks in this town who deserve far better than Swainer his lot. People who have done more for Gilded Vale. People like the magistrate? What is the magistrate? I have no idea. I don't have enough. Well, let's see. I can't do anything about that, Trumbull says, his voice quiet. That's just how it works. Maybe things are different elsewhere. Here, Raedric's men, they keep the village safe, so they eat well. Damn it, I want to do that. Let's see. What do you mean? We have good people still hanging on what's left to deserve it more, that's all I'm saying. They gathered the grain for you. They didn't mind losing that grain when it was going on into the drinks at the inn. They don't make like kinda... Okay, you don't think they're only ones that need to eat? No, they're not. Now that the crops are sick and the wind's too weak to get the windmills turning, our village children are born as empty shells. That's not my doing. No, of course not. This place is cursed. And Swainer and the other children... I read over there. And the others haven't done a thing to help the rest of us through the lean season. Well, is your self-righteousness worth losing your family over, though? You're right, he says quietly. I've been trying to plan for the future, but we're in danger here and now. Oh god, did I? Oh, you're in reputation. Yay, I don't know if that's good or not. Let's see. Reputation can be held with communities or factions in the Eastern Reach and will affect how members of that group respond to you. Yeah, it's pretty basic. So in some cases, enemies or friends of those groups will also direct your affiliations. Helping a group will increase your positive reputation with that group. Harming a group will increase your negative reputation. It is possible to have a mix of positive and negative reputation with a group if you help and harm them in equal measure. Okay, that's cool. So it's not plus or minus, it can be both. Okay, yeah. We hope our trade for supplies real soon and would be all in a bad way. Okay, good. So I don't know if we did good or bad. A red stand for rises from this grain, with mushroom mottled with green. Ew. So yeah, I guess we did that without knowing what we did. Okay, so let's head off. Let's see what we can do. So map, let's see, we do have Blackhammer Smithery, we have the road to the east, but we do want to check out what this big building is. What is this? Villager. Do you have anything you would say? He's one of the best in Dyrwood, his luck, his stock has been lacking recently. Well, I have lots of stuff to sell, so maybe I can help him with that. Is this still blighted? Is that it? The better rain stock is dry and slips the locust husk. Oh, this actually takes us to Eastern Wood. That's cool. Is there an, I guess there's, oh, we can actually go to the north here. We can go to the north here as well. Still Eastern Wood and all that. That is cool. Okay, so it looks like actually I do want to check out every area that we can leave this area from. Because it looks like we can unlock some, like Easternwood here. We unlocked it by going to the Eastern Passage. I guess road east means that, oh, maybe, okay. So one north, one to the west, and one to the south, I guess. Well, we have to look it out while we get there. Get here. I don't know what's up with my tongue today. It's like stumbling a little bit in my mouth. So is the door to this house here? No, it looks like it's on that way there. So is this a stable or something? Can I see a door? It's a cow pen, I guess, instead. A villager. Did you hear the bells? Bad news, I think. Well, I do know that it's bad news already. So it looks like we can actually not go in that house. Can we? Cow, villager. Thank you for telling me there's a cow. Nope, it looks like there's no way in there. And this house, is that also not somewhere we can go to? Is a villager? Do you have anything to say? Nope. And it does look like, does the door, yeah, when we can go into, yeah, like that, it highlights. So there's nothing on this house that we can do. What does it say? Black Hammer Symmetry. Well, okay. Let's see. New map discovered. Black Hammer Symmetry. Black Hammer Symmetry. Okay, so it's stealing. What is this though? Dent and a dull. These swords looks like ready for the forge. Not many people in here. This is me, logic, of course, guard. That shifts a little Orlan better watch himself. Are you talking about this guy? Oh, yeah, they are. So don't tell Tutana, but I think Dunstan over in the first fires must have to. What? You're not allowed to say that about your master. Don't you know that? The bellows sigh into the furnace, and the coals turn bright still. Do you have anything up here? What is this? Oh. That's cool. Let's see what it says. All others can be forged in lessons, abandoned. Abidan rebuilt himself from ruin, no setback is insurmountable, not even death itself. What? I do think death itself is kind of hard to come back from. What is this? Harland Orrinsson. As you near, you feel, yeah, okay. Oh god. A lot of things to read here. Okay. Tatuano, are you gonna do the same to me here? The page is nearly empty. Oh. This Almama man is of an impressive build, towering above the countertop. His skin is the dusky pale blue of deeper oceans, and his thick arms boast the corded muscle. Small ears frame a square-jawed face coated in smeared soot and arcing black tattoos alike. Ooh, cool. He offers you a broad smile as you approach. Welcome. You're the first new face I've seen in quite some time. What can I do for you? What do you have here? You've come to us at a strange time, I'm afraid. The stock's not what it used to be, but we have fine weapons and armor to offer yet, all forged right here at the Black Hammer. Well, what happened though? We just don't have the supplies. Been expecting the next delivery for near on a week now, and haven't seen a sign of it. Have to expect they were hit by bandits. The road out east, oh god, I was heading east before, but I didn't go there, good. Is crawling with them, or my workers ran off with the wagon themselves, maybe to make some coin. As if that lot would dare. If you happen to be headed that way, maybe you could keep an eye out for a supply wagon. Or my shipment at least. They'd be cutting through the Black Meadow, I would expect. Only good road for it. As it is, most of our weapons to go to his grace, Lord Redrick. And that's as it should be, but it doesn't leave much for outsiders. We just don't have the iron. I'll find your supplies. And then you have my thanks. You bring those supplies back and I'll have plenty more to offer you. A discount to start. Oh, and if you find my workers, tell them to hurry up or they can take up farming instead. Well, I don't want to end this. I want to talk to you. I'd like to see your wares, please. Of course. Well, you don't have much to offer, you said. Oh god, what is this? No, I don't want that. I want to check it out. So is that really good? 1420? Don't compare. Yeah, compare. That mean it's not that much damage compared to what I'm having right now. But it does have enhancements. Enchantments. Damn it. Okay, good. Well, okay. So that is it for this time, guys. I'm gonna sell a lot of stuff. Can I check my stash? Ooh, so I have a lot of things in my stash. Can I, like? Okay, so I do have a lot of things. So yeah, I'm gonna do this in between episodes, and next time we'll be outside. We'll check out the rest of the town. So thank you for watching, and I hope you guys will be with me then.
Hello again guys, thank you all for watching. If you like what you saw, leave a like and subscribe, and I promise you can find another video you might like. Thank you guys, and once again,